welcome everyone. Today we are here to meet another member of our ICF Oregon board. I'm here with Stone Cairns, who is our Director of Equity, Outreach, and Belonging for ICF Oregon. Hi, Stone. How are you doing?
Hey, it's great to be here. Hello, everybody.
All right, so this is a very casual interaction, just being ourselves here. Just want everyone to meet you and know a little bit more about you. So, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about, um, what you do, what kind of a coach you are?
Sure. As Preeti said, my name is Stone, and uh, people who are changing the world and healing the world come to me for support and alignment and to build their own sense of personal leadership and just carry their greatness out into the world because we need the world to heal and change and become a better place. So that's what I'm all about. And I have a little solopreneur practice, just me here in my house. And so I love working with ICF because it gets me to connect with my coworkers, all of you.
Perfect. Yeah, just this week somebody was asking, hey, what is the value you get out of being a member for ICF Oregon? And since you touched upon that, it's a great way to network, know your community, feel a sense of belonging and support, and learn together collectively, I think. So that's something I'd like to put out there and, second that experience that you just mentioned.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely how I got drawn in because as you might expect, working with as many community organizers as I do, I love community. And ICF Oregon in particular, I'm also a giant nerd, puts out a lot of great programming. And so I was coming to a lot of the sessions and getting to meet people and everything. And it's really been valuable for me to have this sense of connection and the community and whatnot. So it's a big part of my motivation.
Lovely. So, tell us about your specific role that you're playing on the board, and what is your vision for this outfit of ICF Oregon through the upcoming year?
Oh, well, goodness. Well, my official title is I'm the Director of Equity, Outreach, and Belonging. And that's a great catch-all. My main roles kind of fall into two different categories. Uh, First, I get to be a thought partner, which is super fun, as you might imagine, for a coach. I get to be a resource for other members of the board, for individual members, looking for resources or perspectives or just, to help people think things through. Since I'm somebody who thinks about this all day, every day, I can save people a lot of time, and remember to bring things up that might not initially occur to folks right away. And then the second sort of part of my role, I think of as reducing friction.
Hmm.
Rian on our board, I think you had her
Yeah,
on last month,
yeah.
um, once framed an icebreaker question as in ICF Oregon, we say our mission is to make coaches' lives better. And so she asked, how do you make coaches' lives better? And I thought, well, I reduce friction. And sometimes that means making it easier for coaches to find resources they need or to build their own practice or to get the support they need. And sometimes that means helping coaches learn
Mhm.
how they can reduce friction as they seek new clients or build their membership or that kind of thing. Because it can be easy to make it difficult for your clients to find you or to connect with you um, if you're not being mindful about how you're presenting yourself to the
Mhm.
world. And so I hope in both those ways.
Lovely. That is so meaningful. And to see you embody your values, it's definitely inspiring. And I'm sure um, others hearing about it will want to connect with you and learn more. So, what are some of the ways, your outfit has been very active in organizing a few events for specifically networking and brainstorming on some of these thoughts? So what are some of these events that people can connect with you at?
Well, probably the easiest, best way is through the Equity Coffee Hour, which is the second Wednesday of every month, and really informal. It's kind of like the Coach Connection, but we focus on equity. And often I always say I bring a topic to start, but where we go is anybody's guess. Because people come and sometimes they have a burning question, or there's a current event that they want to talk about how it's impacting coaching, or their clients or something like that. And other times, we just pick more of an open-ended topic and we get to share our experience with one another and brainstorm ideas. And it also gives me a chance to hear what's on people's minds, to think about what kind of resources I could be bringing
Mhm.
into the. So that's the second Wednesday of every month, 10 in the morning. All beverages are welcome in the interest of diversity. And and so that's a standard.
Mhm.
And then with other events, I've particularly had my eye out for places we could collaborate with other chapters, because there is so
Yeah.
much
So,
good programming and information and material. And so people watching on socials will often see me pop in there to let them know different events or resources they could be taken advantage of. And so those are probably the two main ways you'll see my face come up. We've got some initiatives we're going to be working on over the next year. One, we're gearing up to do a little bit of an accessibility audit of the website and our emails and that kind of thing,
hmm,
just to make sure that everyone's able to access the
yeah.
information and interact with us in a way that feels supportive of them. And then I am looking right now for maybe 2 to 3 more coaches who might want to join me. We have a growing list of, let's say, quick tips that people are looking for. How do I do this? What's
Yeah.
a way I can incorporate that?
Hmm.
And so I'm looking for a couple of buddies to join with me to create some content
Yeah.
that we could, put out there. If that's a short video or a handout or
Yeah.
a little resource page, something like that. That's going to be the next project that we kick off this fall.
Lovely. So folks out there looking for ways to engage or contribute, something as a fun side hobby or an activity as well, please reach out to Stone. This is a great way to start contributing to your chapter and to your fellow members. And with that, Stone, I'll put it out there, like, how would people reach you? What's your preferred way to be reached if they do want to get in touch with you?
Sure. Two ways. One, come to the Equity Coffee Hour because I'm right there. And or two, you could email me at equity@icforegon.org. And that is probably the best way to reach me, is through that email, equity@icforegon.org.
So wonderful. You heard that, everyone, and we will include that in the summary below the video as well. And if you are still looking for help, you can always reach out to our or look up our ICF Oregon website. All of us are present there, and if you want to reach out to any one of us, we should be also able to direct your questions to the right member out there. So really looking forward to more faces engaging with Stone in the Equity Coffee Hour and beyond that. So thank you very much, Stone, for your time, and have a
Oh,
rest of your day.
Thank you. It was great to chat.